Hello and welcome to my channel. In this video we will be looking at Bahrick's 1975 study into the duration of long-term memory, which you need to know for AQA A-level psychology in the subtopic of memory. I hope you enjoy this video and find it helpful. Let's get started. Bahrick aimed to investigate the duration of very long-term memory, particularly the retention of information over several decades. Bahrick conducted a study involving 392 high school graduates who had graduated between 2 weeks and 57 years prior to the study. Researchers used high school yearbooks to test participants' memory of their classmates' names and faces. Tests used. Free recall. Participants were asked to recall the names of as many classmates as they could. Photo recognition. Participants were shown photographs from their yearbooks and asked to identify their classmates. Name recognition. Participants were given a list of names and asked to identify which ones were their classmates. Matching test. Participants were asked to match names to photographs. Bahrick found that in the recognition tests, participants performed remarkably well on the photo and name recognition tests, even after several decades. Recognition accuracy was about 90% within 15 years of graduation and still around 70 to 80% after 48 years. In the recall tests, performance on free recall was significantly lower than recognition, with a steep decline over time. Recall accuracy was around 60% within 15 years and dropped to about 30% after 48 years. Bahrick concluded that certain types of information, especially those that are well learned and rehearsed over time, can be retained in very long-term memory for decades. Recognition memory tends to be more durable than recall memory, supporting the idea that some memories are stored in a permastore state. Bahrick's study has several strengths and limitations. A strength of Bahrick's study is that it has high ecological validity. This means that the research was conducted in a naturalistic setting, which makes the findings more applicable to real-life situations. Bahrick's study involved participants recalling information from their actual school years, which reflects how memory works in everyday contexts. By using real-world memories, such as recognizing faces and names of former classmates, the study captures the complexity of memory retrieval as it occurs in real life. This contrasts with laboratory studies that often use artificial tasks, which may not represent how we remember information in our daily lives. This is a strength because it suggests that the findings are more reliable and can be applied to real-world situations. The use of naturalistic settings and real-life memories means that the results are likely to reflect how people actually remember information, rather than how they might perform in a controlled lab environment. This enhances our understanding of memory processes and their relevance to everyday life. A strength of Bahrick's study is that it is longitudinal in nature. The study collected data over an extended period, allowing researchers to observe how memory recall changes as time passes. This approach provides valuable insights into the stability and durability of memories, particularly in real-life contexts. By following the same participants over several years, the study was able to capture the natural fluctuations in memory recall that might occur, rather than relying on a single snapshot in time. This longitudinal design enhances the ecological validity of the findings, as it reflects more accurately how people remember and recall information in their everyday lives. Additionally, it allows for a more comprehensive understanding of memory retention and the factors that might influence it over time. This is a strength because it suggests that memory recall is not static but rather dynamic, changing over time as individuals continue to have new experiences and encounters. The longitudinal design indicates that memories can be influenced by various factors, such as context and exposure to reminders, which can either enhance or diminish recall abilities. This understanding can help in developing strategies for improving memory retention and addressing issues related to memory decline. A limitation of Bahrick's study is that it lacks population validity. The sample used in the study may not be representative of the broader population. Bahrick primarily focused on a specific demographic of individuals who had attended school in a specific area and during a specific time period, which could introduce biases related to geographic location, socioeconomic status, or educational background. This is a limitation because it suggests that the findings may not be able to be generalized to other groups, such as individuals from different regions, cultures, or age groups who may have different memory retrieval processes. If the sample does not adequately reflect the diversity of the larger population, it limits the extent to which we can apply the results to understand memory for everyone. A limitation of Bahrick's study is that it lacks control over extraneous variables, which means that various factors outside the researcher's control could have influenced the results. For example, participants may have had different levels of exposure to the material being tested, such as whether they frequently encountered reminders of the information or had varying degrees of interest in the subject matter. Additionally, personal factors, such as individual differences in cognitive abilities, life experiences, or even the passage of time, could have affected how well participants recalled the information. This lack of control makes it difficult to determine whether the observed changes in memory recall were solely due to the passage of time or influenced by these other variables. This is a limitation because it suggests that the findings may not accurately reflect the true nature of memory retention. The influence of extraneous variables means that the results could be skewed, making it difficult to draw definitive conclusions about how memory functions over time. Without controlling for these factors, researchers cannot be certain that the observed changes in recall are solely due to the effects of time, which undermines the overall validity of the study's conclusions. Thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more content like this. Bye.